Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of The Danny Show. I'm your host, Daniel Cody, giving you commentary and reviews on all things wrestling. So let's talk about tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw in Memphis, Tennessee. Fun fact, a lot of historic things have happened in Memphis, Tennessee. It was in Memphis that Cody Rhodes, then known as Stardust, faced Goldust, which Goldust won by a roll up pin, and their issue wasn't over. It was at this same arena, it was in the same city where Stone Cold beat the living helicopter out of Vince McMahon on Valentine's Day. And one of my favorite things to do on Valentine's Day is watch Stone Cold beat the snot out of Vince McMahon. It's even more fun now, assuming that he is guilty of all the bad things that he's done, that he's been accused of. It was also in Memphis where Roman fought Bryan Danielson in a great match, along with other things. Moving forward, we were getting ready to yeet and have some fun until Paul Heyman came and ruined everything. But LA Knight, the unchosen one, cool shirt by the way, came out and gave a good mic promo. Then it turned into a six-man tag match, which the Vision won, only to have Logan Paul be stumped out. Now, I don't know if it's Seth Rollins behind the mask because Seth Rollins is currently rehabbing himself, and we don't know if he'll be back in time for WrestleMania 42, which we have less than literally 2 months until that happens. Moving forward, we also saw AJ Lee face off against Becky Lynch, and Becky, or should I say Becky Boo Boo. Well, that was kind of funny, but I don't know if it sounded the best coming from me. But Becky Boo Boo got owned by AJ Lee again. CM Punk calls out Finn Balor, and two more guys show up. By the way, if you pay attention, you'll notice that Dominic, or should I say Simp19 Dom, was in the back playing WWE 2K26. I could tell because Kane and his original form is out. Now, I've been fortunate enough to recently have WWE 2K24 and 2K25. But they're playing 26 already. And I don't know what Stephanie Vaquer said to Liv Morgan, but whatever it was intense because Liv Morgan stormed out of the interview with Michael Cole crying. So there's no telling what happened in that interview because Stephanie only speaks Spanish most of the time. So I have to go look at that interview and find out what was said. We saw Penta go face to face with the new El Grande Americano, not the original one. That's Shad Gable, who showed up earlier that night and assisted with the distraction, which caused Penta to defeat the Imposter 2.0. And I think they're saving the El Grande Americanos for WrestleMania. I don't know. Speaking of WrestleMania, I hope CM Punk wins so that we can get the 5-star Roman Reigns versus CM Punk match. I don't know if it's going to be 5 stars, but I know it's going to be excellent to watch. Going forward, we would see the main event match tonight. By the way, Asuka is going to the Elimination Chamber, and it was a pretty nice match. By the way, I must say I'm digging Natty's entrance. If I didn't tell you guys before, I really like Natty's entrance. Even though she's a heel, the metal entrance is awesome. Of course, Asuka won this match and will qualify for the women's. And for the men, we saw Gunter versus Javon versus Simp19 Dom, as I like to call him. And to be honest with you, I really thought that Gunter was going to win this match because of who he is and the role that WWE has put him on. However, when Dragon Lee attacked, I officially thought it was going to be Simp 19 Dom. For those of you who are new to this channel, I pick on Dominic Mysterio by calling him Simp 19 Dom. I've been doing that ever since he turned on his father. And I used to say when they were building up Ray versus Dominic, I called it the match where the 619 versus the Simp 19. I've been doing that for a couple of years now, folks. Just thought I'd hit you up to speed on why I pick on Dominic, besides the fact that he is one of the great villains of WWE right now. So I'm just playing kayfabe in that one. But nonetheless, I thought it was going to be Dominic, but it happens to be Javon Evans. And considering what month it is, it's rather appropriate that Javon Evans has a great triple threat match and qualifies for the Elimination Chamber. Speaking of the Elimination Chamber, WWE is playing with us with a lot of good mystery. The first mystery is who is the masked man. I'm looking forward to seeing who that is if it's not Seth Rollins. The second thing is there is a box that was brought to WWE, and that said don't open until 2/28, which is the date of the Elimination Chamber. So I'm really looking forward to that. I love how WWE is playing us and giving us something exciting to look forward to. So I don't know what's in the box. I don't know who's the mask guy. It could be Seth. It could not be. I don't know. Get well soon, Bronson Reed. No, Braun Breaker. All y'all sounded like Braun this, Braun that, Braun Strowman, Braun. Braun Breaker, get well soon is what I'm trying to say. In the meantime, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What you thought about tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw from Memphis. I'm your host, Daniel Cody. This is all the time I have for you today. And now, in honor of Memphis, I'm about to finish Fastlane 2015. And in the meantime, have a great night, everyone, and stay safe.